Kung matagal mo nang pinag-iisipan na mag-switch ng job, mag-change ng career, and mag-explore ng other industries, and freelancing is one of the considerations that you have dahil sa mga napapanood mo sa social media, then this video is perfect for you.
Hi, I'm Dan, your virtual kuya, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Ano, ready ka na? Tara, let's begin!
Hi everyone, good day. This is Dan. I'm your virtual kuya and welcome to our YouTube channel. So for this video, I will be sharing with you how freelancing has changed my life for the better as someone who has been doing freelancing for like almost 4 years already. So without further ado, let's begin. Here are the 5 things how freelancing has changed me. Number 1, freelancing helped me to get out of my comfort zone. So konting background, I am an only child. And when I was a kid, I used to live a very comfortable life. And I call it as a very comfortable life, hindi dahil sa pera, kundi dahil sa level ng pag-aalaga na binibigyan ng magulang ko sa akin. And for that, I'm really thankful to my parents kasi simula bata ako, they really took care of me, they loved me, they supported me in everything. With freelancing, I was able to maximize myself, my skills, and kung ano yung mga bagay na akala ko dati hindi ko kayang gawin, nagugulat na lang ako na, hala, kaya ko palang gawin to. Kaya ko palang mabuhay ng hindi totally umaasa sa parents ko sa lahat ng bagay. Despite of the fact na I could have relied on them and everything since I'm an only child. But right now, I just decided to live separately. I decided to live independently and alone. Hindi dahil hindi ko sila mahal. Of course, I really love them so much. It's just that may mga bagay lang ako na gusto pang i-pursue. And I want to maximize myself in achieving those goals. And freelancing has helped me survive. And of course, all by God's grace. And what I mean is, God used freelancing in order for me to be able to pay my bills and live the kind of life that I wanted and support my parents and chase my goals. So when I started freelancing, I became more independent and I can personally say na kahit papaano, nag-grow naman ako personally and professionally and maraming mga nabago sa isip ko, sa pananaw ko pagdating sa work ethics at pagdating sa disiplina and everything. So if you are someone who is looking forward to pursuing freelancing, expect that there will be more risks, there will be more challenges, and there will be more discomfort sa trabahong papasukin mo. Kasi freelancing is not a joke. Hindi siya yun just because nakikita lang natin sa mga iba't ibang social media platforms that other freelancers are earning like 6 figures a month. It doesn't necessarily mean na it applies to everyone na. And that's actually not the goal, but the goal is to grow personally and professionally. And so number 1, that's one of the biggest things that happened to me, which I'm really thankful for, that freelancing has taught me or helped me to get out of my comfort zone in order for me to grow as, as a young adult and as someone who needs to grow, especially at my age. Number 2, I want to be direct to the point. Freelancing changed my life because it gave me financial freedom. So actually, this is one of the primary reasons why a lot of people are switching from the corporate world into freelancing. Just to give you a little background about financial freedom that I'm talking about, I think that was around 2015 hanggang 2019. And then parang wala naman kayong masyadong malaking pinagkakagastusan during those years. And then things changed, challenges came, nagkaroon ng pandemic, that was 2019. And unfortunately, during that time, nagkaroon ng aneurysm si Papa. And because of aneurysm, yun talaga yung parang naging eye-opener sa akin. Dumating na sa point na parang I was introduced into adulthood na, uy Dan, hindi ka na bata. So you have to step up, you have to do something because your father is sick. Napaka life-threatening nung sakit niya during those times. And then mama was a plain housewife. So parang I was like talking to the Lord na, Lord, this is very challenging financially, physically, emotionally, mentally, like in all aspects. So nagkaroon din ng pandemic. So I ended up applying for jobs. And my first job was as an online English teacher. I was teaching Chinese students during that time. And napakalaki rin ng natulong ng work na yon. I can still remember those years na I was working like 16 to 20 hours per day teaching children, teaching adults. And nakakapagod, nakaka-burnout, nakaka-drain. That's why I have so much respect sa mga teachers natin, especially mga ESL teachers, because I was once an online English teacher. Actually, that profession helped us survive during the pandemic. Although malaki yung kinikita ko, pero it was not enough para mapunan talaga lahat ng bills ni Papa sa sakit niya. Lahat ng psychiatric consultations, everything. And dumating sa point na sobrang dami naming naging kautangan. So to review the story, 2019, nagkaroon ng pandemic, nagkasakit si Papa. 2020, nag-apply ako as an online English teacher. And then 2021, something happened to me. Sumabog yung appendix ko and I had a major operation. I had an exploratory laparotomy. It was also life-threatening and I can still remember yung stress sa mata ni Mama during those times kasi she was at the hospital. Inaalala niya kasi si Papa may sakit pa rin during that time, 2021. Naiwan si Papa mag-isa sa bahay and then Mama was with me at the hospital. And muntik na rin akong mawala nung time na yon kasi nga sumabog na yung appendix ko, kumalat na yung nana sa bloodstream ko and it was a very life-threatening situation. So 2021, naoperahan ako. So as a result, hindi na ako nakapagturo ng English kasi I had to rest. So that was a very, very challenging year para sa amin, sa family namin, on a financial aspect, physical aspect, mental, and emotional. So, that was 2021. And then 2022, doon ko tinry na mag-pursue ng freelancing. So, I started with being a video editor. I started with being a graphic designer. And then when I realized na, ganito pala yung potential na kitain kapag marunong ka mag-edit ng video, kapag marunong kang mag-edit ng mga graphics. And then, with my workmates, some of them are executive assistants, or others are virtual administrative assistants. And then, hindi ko pa masyadong alam kung anong ibig sabihin ng mga yon and how things are being done sa job roles nila. So, I befriended them and then doon ko na unti-unting natutunan na, ganito pala ang mundo ng VA, ganito pala ang mundo ng pagiging freelancer. And then, fast forward, I decided to venture and apply for a different position. And natanggap ako sa isang agency and that agency allowed me to have multiple clients. And with that, nagulat ako sa potential earnings na pwede mong kitain. So with that being said, ang dami kong sinabi, no? Right now, although I'm not like the other freelancers na sobrang dami na talagang naipundar at mga 8 figures na yung mga laman ng mga bank accounts nila. Pero I am just very thankful for the financial freedom that freelancing has provided to me. Kasi ni minsan hindi ko na-imagine na kaya ko palang kitain ang ganitong klase ng amount despite the fact na I'm not a supervisor, I'm not someone na merong mataas na posisyon, but I'm just a plain freelancer. So, yun, that's my number 2. Ang haba ng number 2. Now, let's go to number 3. Pangatlo, freelancing changed my life in such a way that it helped me to allow myself to commit mistakes. So when I was a kid, I had this syndrome talaga yun. I had this parang personality na gusto ko lahat organized, gusto ko lahat perfect, gusto ko lahat maayos, walang sablay, walang magulo, wala lahat. Pero when I started freelancing, doon ko unti-unting na-realize, marami pa pala akong bagay na hindi alam. Although marunong na ako sa ganito, although alam ko yung ganito, ganyan, ang dami ko pa palang mga bagay na hindi pa na-discover at napakalawak ng mundo ng freelancing and that I am a very limited individual. So parang wala dapat ipagyabang, hindi dapat mang-apak ng ibang tao kasi ang dami ko rin pagkakamali. When you're a freelancer, you are subjected to having a lot of tasks. There are times na sobrang dami, there are times na sakto lang naman. And there are situations talaga na parang boom. Alam mo pag naghalo-halo na lahat yung pagod mo, yung puyat mo, yung mga personal itineraries mo, and then family problems, if you have family problems, and then external issues. Tapos yung pressure pa sa work. I committed several mistakes before. Even up until now, nagkakamali pa rin naman ako. And then, good thing, sa awa ng Diyos, yung mga executives ko naman, ay yung mga clients ko naman, others actually just tell me na, you know what, Daniel, whenever you commit a mistake, never ever try to condemn yourself and don't be too hard on yourself. Mistakes are actually normal. And actually, the sooner you commit a mistake, the better. Kasi mas maaga siyang rectify, mas maaga siyang maaayos at mas maaga siyang masusolusyonan. So when I started working as a freelancer, it allowed me na sometimes nagkakamali talaga ako and that's okay. That's part of life. Of course, we will not use it as a license para, sige lang, magkamali ka lang na magkamali, okay lang naman pala. It's not about that. But it's all about like accepting our limitations, accepting the things na hindi natin kayang gawin. Although as a freelancer, especially as an executive assistant, you have to be going above and beyond whenever you provide services to your clients. But there are certain things talaga na hindi natin kayang gawin at may mga times na nagkakamali talaga tayo. And it's okay. Magkamali ka ngayon, bawi ka bukas, and then try your best not to commit the same mistake again. So yun lang. Number 4. Ito isa to sa mga pinapasalamatan ko. Freelancing changed my life in such a way that I started not to take things personally. When I started working with clients from other countries, I discovered kung ano yung klase ng work ethics na meron sila. Kung paano sila magtrabaho, paano sila magbigay ng feedback, paano sila maging strict, paano sila maging lenient. And here's one thing that I noticed sa mga executives pag nagbibigay sila ng feedback, they don't mean anything personal talaga. Parang it's just all about work. So far, hindi pa naman ako naka-experience na may personal issue na yung client ko. Although I've heard a lot of stories ng mga freelancers na nakaka-experience ng mga toxic clients, and I really feel sorry if they experience that. Pero on a personal note, although there are times na parang feeling ko offensive yung comment ni client, alam mo yung sometimes pa nagbigay sila ng comment like, this doesn't make sense. So parang pwede mo siyang isipin na, hala, wala palang kwenta yung ginawa ko. Ibig sabihin ba nun wala na akong kwenta as a person? Ibig sabihin ba nun basura na ako? Or wala na akong pag-asa sa buhay? Mga ganun. Pero no, don't take things personally. If tingin ni client, it doesn't make sense yung report mo na yon, yung ginawa mo na yon, all you have to do is of course to change it, improve it in such a way na magugustuhan niya, na mag-fit sa standard na. So never ever take things personally. And I actually started applying that principle sa mga relationships ko. Hindi naman sa wala ka nang pakialam sa kung ano mang sabihin ng mga tao sa'yo. Pero it's just that slowly, hindi mo na tinitake yung mga bagay on a personal level. Kapag may sinabi mang hindi magandang isang tao sa'yo, hindi mo na siya hayaan na makonsume nun yung buong araw mo, kakaisip mo lang doon sa isang bagay na yun. So parang siguro mag-spend ka ng mga 30 seconds, kakaisip din sa sitwasyon na yun. Hala, hindi niya ako gusto, 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, okay. Hindi niya ako gusto, so be it. Parang ganun. Ang dami kong sinabi, no? Ang dal-dal ko. So let's now proceed to number 5. It helped me realize that anything can change. Lagi natin sinasabi na the only constant thing in this world is change. Pero once you started, diving into the world of freelancing, doon mo marirealize na lahat ng bagay nagbabago. Pwedeng yung client na meron ka ngayon, yung job na meron ka ngayon, it might be stable. Pero anytime pwedeng mawala yan. Parang ang confident mo sa work mo and then all of a sudden, boom, biglang nag-file ng bankruptcy si client tapos biglang na-terminate ka. So nawalan ka na ng work. Parang that's the downside of freelancing. Hindi mo pwedeng masabi na super stable mo na sa posisyon na yan. Of course, you have to do your best. I think sa lahat naman ng trabaho Sa lahat naman ng trabaho, pwede tayong i-dispense kung gugustuhin talaga ng mga employers natin. And to be honest with you, that mindset really helped me to cope up with changes as well. Kapag may nagbago sa relationships ko, kapag may nagbago sa mga sitwasyon sa buhay ko, kapag may mga nadagdag, may mga nagbago, may mga nawala, may mga dumating, may mga umalis, I always remind myself, okay, things can change anytime. That's why it's always important to maximize the time na pwede mo pang i-google habang andyan pa yung isang bagay na mahalaga para sa. Say for example, you're still in partnership with your client. As long as you still have that partnership, you do your best. I-maximize mo yung time. Kasi you never know, hindi mo alam kung hanggang kailan kayo magiging in partnership together. So the same thing with the time that we spend with our family. Hindi natin alam kung hanggang kailan natin sila makakasama. That's why if you love someone, why not share it or why not tell that person right away na importante siya sa'yo at mahal mo siya. Ba't umabot tayo sa love life? Anyway, the point is, freelancing helped me to realize na anything can happen. Anything can change. And maraming pwedeng magbago, maraming pwedeng mawala. Masakit man, that's part of the reality of life and we have no choice but to accept it and to grow through it. So, yun lang. Those are the 5 things. Let's have a quick recap. Number 1, freelancing helped me to get out of my comfort zone. Number 2, freelancing gave me financial freedom. Number 3, freelancing helped me allow myself to commit mistakes. Number 4, freelancing helped me not to take things personally. And number 5, freelancing helped me realize na things can change. So, yun lang. Those are the first 5 things that I've learned and that were changed since I started working as a freelancer. And how I hope that nakatulong yon. Sana hindi siya nakapag-discourage sa inyo na maging freelancer. But you know what? Freelancing is not for everyone. I don't want you guys to just simply become freelancers dahil na-hype lang kayo. Of course, you have to make analysis, you have to make assessments and everything before you switch careers, you switch jobs. And yeah, if you guys want me to create a separate video kung paano ka ba maging freelancer or how can you start becoming a freelancer this year or before this year ends, then feel free to comment down anything or any topic that you want us to talk about. dito sa ating comment section. So this is Dan, I'm your virtual kuya, and this is our first ever YouTube video. How I hope na masundan pa ito. At sa mga susunod nating mga videos ay sana kasama pa rin namin kayo. And who knows, malay natin mag-grow tayo someday. And we could help other people be... Yes. So yun. Thank you so much everyone, and please don't forget to hit like, share, and of course, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at para mas marami pa tayong mga videos na pag-uusapan. So yun lang. Thank you so much everybody, and mahal ko kayo, and God bless you all. Bye! And I call it as a very comfortable life, hindi dahil sa pera, kundi dahil sa level ng